Well, hi Conference family, nice to chat to you again. I've been thinking all week about how you've been going reaching other people for Jesus. Did you have any success? As you prayed to God, did He lead you to opportunities? Have you got great testimonies to share about what God has done? I hope so. If not, keep praying because God definitely wants to use you during this time. And one other exciting thing is that plans are still rapidly developing on an Australia-wide online evangelistic program that's going to kick off on Friday night, May 1. So if you need more details, talk to your pastor. At the moment, we're just trying to get all the information together because it's not far away. And this is a great opportunity, not just for you to be encouraged, but to invite friends and contacts, people who really need to know Jesus and the good news of the peace and the happiness and the ultimate fixes that He's going to bring to the world's problems. Talking of fixes, how are you keeping yourself occupied at the moment? Have you got stuff that you can do to fill in your spare time? Of course, if you're a parent of school-age kids, you probably have zero spare time. I get how full on that is as schools go back and children are being taught from home. But for some people, it's a real time of loneliness and isolation, and it's important to have things to do to keep yourself occupied. After you've read all the books and watched all the news and everything, what are you doing? Well, I like to fix things in a literal sense, and so I'm in my happy place out here in my shed, dressed like this, working at my bench, taking on the challenge of either repairing something that's broken or putting something brand new together or whatever. This is where I'm in my happy place if I have a few moments to myself. But talking of fixes, Anzac Day always reminds me of the ultimate divine fix to the problems of the world. Let me explain. On Anzac Day, we remember all those who have fought for this country, and particularly those who have fallen. We honour the ultimate sacrifice that many have made for our freedom. But then I think about the war that Jesus is fighting on behalf of humanity and how He paid the ultimate price for our freedom. Freedom from the consequences of sin, eternal freedom in paradise with God. Right at the moment, with the coronavirus around, we may not feel much freedom, physically that is. But that pales in comparison to the big freedoms we have gained because of Jesus' death. Paul explains in Romans 6:22 where he says, "But now as God's loving servants, you live in joyous freedom from the power of sin. So consider the benefits you now enjoy. You're brought deeper into the experience of true holiness that leads to eternal life." What an incredible fix. Far better than anything I can do here at my bench. Far better than anything that any of us can do. Even with all of our combined efforts, this is the ultimate fix. And I reckon that's worth remembering and celebrating this Anzac weekend. May God bless you. And please take care.